Hey everyone, it's Tag Comics. Do I have a haul video for you all? I have some comic books, I have some figs, and I have um, rambling on. um, First of all, I I went out to a store. It's called TJ Maxx, and I went there with my family. We were looking for stuff, and I came across these metal die-cast figures, and they do them in Marvel, they do them in DC, and I remember when I first came across these, it was because of a YouTuber that used to do videos. I don't know if he does them anymore. And I want to say he either went by Dadpool or Captain Dadpool, but he was talking about a Deadpool metal figurine that he wanted to get. And when I saw it on his video, he was talking about it because he showed like a different die-cast one, I want to say. He was talking about this Deadpool die-cast metal figure. So I was like, I told him, I said, hey, I've seen it. I've seen it at a Walgreens where I live, here in Oregon and stuff. And he's like, oh, really? He says, hey, man, if you can get it for me, I'll pay you for it. And I said, okay, yeah, whatever. I'll see if I can go get it. I went back to the store. Sure enough, he was still there. And they had two of them. And I was like, well, I started looking at it a bit more. And of course, my collector, Amy, was like, man, I got to have this. So I bought one. And then ever since then, I haven't looked back. And these are what I'm talking about. These metal die casts. There was a company that was producing these like crazy for a while. And they had these things for $4. Or $5, but I don't pay tax here. So I have all of these except, I believe, Jubilee. I believe Jubilee was one I didn't get. And these things are so cool. They have a lot of weight to them, and I think they're amazing for the detail on them and the fact that it's all metal. It's pretty sweet. So yeah, I was really stoked to see him. So I believe that's probably my second or third because I have another one. There was two of them, so I went ahead and grabbed them both. There I am. I'm all warped in there. Psychedelic video here. So yeah, I was really stoked to find these, and whenever I do find them, I pick them up because I don't see them as often as I used to. So to me, it's been fun really hunting these things down because they're kind of a dinosaur, at least for me. I don't know if they sell them. They're mass produced in other states, but I can tell you here, I don't see them anymore. So here's Psylocke, which I have most of them except Captain Marvel, and the Deadpool, and I believe, I'm not sure, I think I do have She-Hulk. But this is my second Psylocke. So I have two of her. Really stoked to have them. Keep them down here in this bookcase, which I'll zoom out of, and Mystique. And I already have a Mystique, so that's my second one. But she's like one of my favorite female characters besides Rogue. So yeah. So I have those. And put this back real quick. So yeah, if you guys are into collecting things, especially like statues, these you can't pose them or nothing, but I mean they're still cool to display. If they got space to display them, like I said, they got a lot of weight to them, so that's why I like them. They won't easily just fall over. So I went back there hoping that maybe, since this store had a bunch of them out there, I was hoping maybe they had some more in the back and they were just going to put them back out. So I went by there today, and sure enough they didn't, because I was hoping maybe they'd throw out some, like the Captain Marvel, let's say the She-Hulk, or, the Storm, or Jubilee. God, that'd be awesome. Because I have a bunch of those medals, and I'll have to do another video on them. But here's these are the mini ones they came out with. Now these I haven't seen. I've only seen the DC versions of these, and they're even tinier, and I have like a Catwoman, I believe. But here, see, you can get Black Panther, Black Widow, Captain America, and Iron Man. So I was able to find him today, and I was able to find, I'll just put it right back here, I was able to find Black Panther. So I was really really stoked. I know I got an Old Man Logan of this, and I know I have the like I said, the Wolverine that's in the brown suit. So yeah, if you ever come across those, man, check them out. I love them. I definitely grab them whenever I see them, especially now that I know, like I said, I can't find them. So enough of that. Metals, they're great. I love them. All right, so I'm going to zoom out real quick just to kind of give you an idea of what you're looking at here. This is a bookcase. That's what it is. You know, you put your books in there. Well, it really wasn't being used the way it was, and I was thinking about getting rid of it. And I said, you know what? I'm actually going to put it out here in my man cave garage comic book room. That's what I'm going to call this, or the Tat Cave. We'll call it the Tat Cave. So, right out here, cleaned it all up, and I noticed my Legends figures fit in there really well, especially even the ones in the boxes. They just suit up really nice on there. And there's even like just a little bit of gap in between, so they're not really rubbing up against each other. But I'm going to try to get the top row in these protective cases that I was able to get hooked up with through Undisputed Frost, which he reached out to Count Von Strange, great YouTuber, just like Undisputed Frost, and he gave me the information on how you can order those. So I reached out to Frosty. He's hooking me up with some more. I'm going to, of course, throw him the money for it and house some more of mine, because I do have more than 20 of these. Let me tell you, I do. So for right now, it's working pretty good. I'm really enjoying it. And watch, I'm going to zoom back in because that sun is going to kill this picture here. And I have to probably start doing night videos out here so there's not so much of a glare. Probably still get it off of these, but anyways, enough of the glare, right? Let's get some comic books. What I like about this thing is I can put my comic books up here. I mean, I could put more than one, and it'll hold about, I think, like maybe 6 or 7 in a stack, which is pretty sweet. And you know, I don't have to, when I put them up there, I don't have to take them down right away, you know, because my old little sorry, I don't know if you hear my voice. In my old thing I was using, I still have it. I'm going to keep it. You know, I was only able to put up a few, and then I'd have to take the stack down so I could put more up, you know, to hold it. My picture frame holder, I want to call it. I can't even think right now. That's sad. So yeah, you know, I enjoyed using it. I still do. I use it for other things now. But this bookcase shelf that you guys see in front of you is going to make a huge difference now when I show books. I'm just trying to get these organized so I can go by number. Yeah, right. I should have done this before. So let me pause this real quick. All right. So let's go ahead and get to the books. Now, these are the books I picked up today. And man, I was stoked to see the 3 books that were on my pull list that were in my box today, which, I mean, seriously, especially when you see the covers. This is Usagi Yojimbo. It's the Wonders Road. This is number 5. Stan Sakai, of course. That's a sweet side profile. You know, laying down the grass. That's just a beautiful cover. Stoked to have this book. I've actually been really enjoying this run, and I have been reading it. And I did get to meet Stan Sakai a long time ago. Just an awesome, down-to-earth guy, man. Here's Black Cat. This is number 4. Rendition. It's a pretty cool cover. I can even keep my Marvel's Legends figures there and just put them up. That's just great. This Spawn cover is just freaking amazing. And I do have Spawn on 2 pull lists, so I wonder what other cover I'm going to get from the other store. That is just awesome. 316. Tom McFarlane and Capullo. Back at it again, man. It's just gorgeous. Freaking gorgeous. Those there. Okay, now these are all back issues, and some are books that I'm starting to I'm attracted to them right now by the covers, and I can't wait to dive into them and read them. I'll just say that. But here is the New Warriors. Whoops. That never ends. I hit the freaking stand. Okay, there we go. Try to keep it just like that. All right, so here's New Warriors number 57. Some serious chaos going on right there. All right, this is a new one I'm trying to collect. It's just one of two. It's Black Ops. That was an interesting cover. Give it a shot. Here is Silver Surfer. It's a Ron Lim cover, and this is the annual number 4. Doing like Star Wars. Got the Guardians of the Galaxy back there, which is pretty cool. So I'd love to meet Ron Lin, and have him sign that one, because I have him with my other surfer. Here's a Ron Martz, Daryl Banks, and Terry Austin, and it's Green Lantern and Silver Surfer. I believe this is probably just a one shot. I remember seeing this in someone's video like a long time ago. Came across it this time, like, I'm gonna buy it. Why not? Here is Superman, Batman, or Batman, Superman. It's Superman, Batman, actually. This is number 32. Here is number 31. All right. And here's G.I. Joe's Master and Apprentice. And this is the first series of it. Been really digging these G.I. Joe covers a lot. And then I got a little confused, and then I looked at the title. I'm like, okay, that's why it's not in my CLZ app. But this is same title, but this is series 2. Because look, bam, geez, there's a big number 2 there. But yeah, these covers are just outstanding. So they're a 4-part series, and I don't think there's really like too many different covers for these. It's number 3. Yeah, I believe they're just 4 books. There's number 2. And here's number 1 for that Master and Apprentice Volume 2. All right. And then here's a Dark Hawk, number 6. You got a cool Captain America and Daredevil team up on this. That's no secret. I've been trying to complete the Dark Hawk run, and let me tell you, here's number 5. These books should really only be going for $1. No more than cover price, to be honest. But there's some, I guess, minor keys in this run. A lot more appearances, per se, cameos, like other big name players in the book. But the last issues, of course, they're always going to be the harder ones to find. I believe it goes to issue 42 or 46. So, most stores, they're going to jack up the price on a little bit more. So if you really want to complete a run, you're going to have to pay that price unless you can find it on eBay and get it cheaper. Or, every once in a while hit your Goodwill stores or St. Vincent de Paul's, like where I live, or even, your antique stores. And once in a while, you can go in there and find gold. Here is it's just Warlock and the Infinity Watch. This is number 41. Love this cover. I love all that green. It's just amazing. See, I'll put it right there. Still in the picture? Yeah. Cool. I could do about like 5 rows of books across there, but see, I have to zoom out so you can see the other stack. Here's 34. So I am liking this setup. It's got a Drax appearance in here. So yeah, I might have to going to start using this from now, but I'll probably do it in night, so there's not so much of a glare. Here's issue number 31. Here's issue number 25. Same run. Now here they put, that it's, sorry, let me see if I can put this book down. Get to, there we go. It's a Thor, Thanos, and Warlock cover. Hard to find. That's what they put. So they put, $7 for this. I didn't mind paying that price because, to be honest, this is the first time I've seen this. I've only seen it on my CLZ app, It's cool Rainbow Bridge right there. So, and I trust this store. I really do. And I love this store. It is like my favorite LCS to go to here. And see, like they'll do books like this. They'll put them in Mylar, which is just amazing, But I believe them when they say that, because there are some issues that are hard to find. And even now, I don't mind paying $7 for this. This is a nice copy. Really nice copy. I paid more on other books besides that, that weren't keys. But it's just that's like they're saying, it's a kind of hard to find, sought after cover for that series for people that are collecting it. Here's number 24. And if I didn't want to pay that price, I wouldn't have picked it up, but I was fine with it. Here's number 17. As you can see on most of these prices, they're $1. That's what I try to always hunt for first. Because I figure I already have, with the new comics I pull, I already have probably at the most $20 each time, just on that. So then I look for other books and spend about another 20. So I always try to spend about $40 whenever I go to my LCS. Support them, help keep their doors open, kind of thing. I mean, not that I'm the only one that shops there, but I try to at least do that. So I try to buy $20 worth of dollar books, and then I try to buy, then I of course pick up my pull. Sometimes I'll leave some books too, so I have something to go back to. Here's number 3, same title. Excuse me. And here's number 2. Now I already have number 1, so it's no biggie. I actually have 2 copies of number 1 because I was able to find them for $1. Like I said, these normally should be about $1, but this one was $2, which is fine. I don't mind. All right, so I will have deposit to pull these books down because my next set of books, it's a big stack. This is going to be a long video, so if you guys haven't already grabbed your beer or whatever you like to drink, and your popcorn, whatever, I suggest doing that now. I'm going to go ahead and pause this so I can take those all down. All right, back. Okay, so this next haul I'm going to show you is at another comic book store I got the other day. Now, of course, I bought some of the books. I bought a few books that were on the wall. They're all new. So the first one I bought was Carnage, Black and White and Blood. Number 1. I did not have this cover, so I wanted it. I haven't taped it down yet either, so I'm still in the process of trying to get these books set up and put away. Because I don't read my books right away. I got 4 kids, Yeah, mean excuses. This Amazing Spider-Man number 62. Of course, it's the new look of his costume. So yeah, that was in my box. The Carnage one wasn't because I don't have the Carnage. I don't have that on my pull list there. And then Delathor's. That's how you pronounce it. And it's a Perillo cover. Now there was another Perillo cover I almost bought today, but I didn't buy it because I really don't collect this run. But I think I'm going to call up my store and just tell them, hey man, throw that in my box. In fact, I think I'm going to do that after I'm done with this video. So those I paid cover. Okay. On these ones I paid $3 a piece. Most of the time at this store here, any back issues that you ask to see and they pull them from the back, you can pretty much figure that they're going to charge you the $2 or $3 depending on the book you're trying to collect. And if it's a key though, they're going to charge a little bit more. They're going to charge fair price for their books. I like this. I'm sorry, this is Sam Kieth cover, Max number 11. Jeez. Love Sam Kieth. So, and I don't mind. I already imagine and figure out that that's what they're going to charge. Here's number 10, same series. Now, bleh, bleh, get it out of my system. Okay, now that's out. Now, of course, if you follow my channel, I also follow Mr. Rigor Mortis. And Mr. Rigor Mortis loves Sam Kieth. He really, from his videos, hearing him talk about Sam Kieth and all that, really got me into now. That's what I do. I love Sam Kieth's artwork, and I love collecting his stuff. In fact, Sam Kieth was one of the main reasons why I started really hunting down my Marvel Comics Presents, because he did a huge slew of covers for that run, and I got them all. Like I was saying, Mr. Rigor Mortis, he's got a collection that's just amazing. And another YouTuber I found that also has a collection of the Max and also has a big appreciation for Sam Kieth is the one and only Comic Crypt of Castle Hills. He had a video just out not too long ago showing some of his Max books, and he had a couple other videos too showing his image books of Spawn and talking about like when he started collecting it off the rack. So go check those out. Also go check out like Undisputed Frost, and go check out Count Von Strange if you guys want to. Now the rest of these books, got them all for a quarter. So you get 5. You can get 5 of them for $1, or you just pay a quarter per issue. And then some of these books, they will write in the inside just the number 25, like 25 cents, just on one page. And it's very light. You can barely see it. It doesn't bother me one bit. And then sometimes they don't. So I have to remind them, hey, this stack here, these are 25-cent books. This is, my new stuff. So they can ring it up easier. I try to help them out so, they don't get too like, hey, where'd you get this? Where'd you find this? Because all their 25-cent books are never bagged and boarded. All their new stuff is never bagged and boarded. The only stuff you can get in a bag and board are the books that they throw on their dollar rack, which, sometimes I would replace them anyways. So that's why, like, you can see these flaps are still up and they're not put down. Okay, with that being explained, because I like to explain things, here we go with a bunch of quarter books that I found. And I do have the complete run of this Miss Fury, produced by Dynamite. I just don't have all the extra covers, let's say cover B and C and D, because they made a lot of freaking covers. But this is I want to say volume 2, and this is number 10, Miss Fury. These covers are really nice. All right, back. Here's number 9. So I'm gonna do a speed around here. You guys are like, yay, speed around. Here's number 8. But I do like all these covers, man. They're just amazing. For a quarter, no brainer. Especially this one, a little risque. Nice. That's number 7. Here's number 6. And I know Alex Ross did issue number 1. 5. And that's what I like too with the Dynamite company, is that they do get Alex Ross to do a lot of the covers for a lot of their books. Miss Fury being one of them. What's that one? It's not Sin City. Gosh, it's going to come to me in a few minutes. Here's number 3. Nice red cover. Gosh, my brain is drawing blank right now. Number 2. Sorry, got caught on something there. I have it too. That's what's so funny. Now this issue, this cover, it does need a pressing And that it's clean. That's the Alex Ross cover. Just beautiful. Right there. It's a little bent, but nothing that my brother from another mother, actually looking dicks for me. I just gotta send it out to him. Here is, I want to say, volume 3. This is the 5-issue run, Miss Fury. And like I said, there's multiple covers. This one's definitely a little risque myself. I mean, you know, she's covered up. That's number 4. Beautiful, though. Here's number 3. I like this cover. Totally makes me think of Catwoman. This one makes me think of Catwoman as well, and I thought it was Adam Hughes cover, but it's not. It's gorgeous. It's number 2. And here is the number 1. So I have both of those complete. Just don't have all the other covers, but if I can find them, I'll get them. This is one I shared on Instagram, and I love this cover. And I want to say it's Linsner that did the cover. That's risque. Yeah. Yeah, Linsner did. And then here's Bionic Man. I remember watching this when I was a kid. These are Alex Ross covers, so I want to definitely get the rest of these. So I got all these for $1. Number 14. So I gotta take out my old washer and dryer and get ready for my new ones tomorrow. This is Fish Police, number 10. All right, just gonna pause it real quick. All right, so this last round I'm gonna show you, which I got all for $1, and I have the complete series, except I don't have number 1. I have number 1 for another volume, but this is the Lone Ranger. The first one is Vindicated. It's number 1, so this goes to a different run. But here is the entirety run of it, except number 1. And this is Lone Ranger, all done by Dynamite. I like that cover a lot. I like when they do art into art, which is amazing. Number 2, number 3. Love the silhouettes too that they put in these covers. Here's number 4. Here's number 5. I was just going through the quarter boxes and I saw all these. I'm like, man, if they got number 1, I'm gonna grab them all. Then I was like, okay, if they got at least 2 through 5, and then I just saw how it just kept going. I'm like, okay, grabbing them all. So I just grabbed the whole stack. Took them. I'm sorry, that's number 7. This is number 8. Here's number 9. Here's number 10. All right, here's number 11. Just gorgeous covers. Here's number 12. Oop. And, you know, I was pretty stoked too because I wanted to show these as soon as I could, because I wanted to also talk about another channel that I watch, and that is Bub's Comics, Metarog, and DS. They do No Faces Chat live stream. They do it on Mondays. That's number 20. No, that's number 13. And they just did a show, if you haven't seen it yet, and they talk about Western books. It was fun. I was in the chat, I was hanging out. It's number 14. And it was cool. So I got Western books. But they already did that episode. Number 15. So I would like to get on their show one of these times and hang out with those guys. Number 16. And I gotta get something sent out to DS anyways. And Metarog and Bub's Comics. Number 17. All right, number 18. Number 19. Number 20. Town's only big enough for one of us, kind of stance. This is a nice snow cover, 21. Number 22. Here's number 23. Almost done, folks. 24. This would be a tap video if I didn't show like a long box full of boxes of books. Number 25, last issue. All right. So I just want to thank everybody that's stuck in there to watch this long video, hear me ramble on about the books and things like that. But everybody, just enjoy what you collect. And if you want to share it, share it. If not, hey man, it's all good. I do this to basically catalog what I have. So, you know, if something ever happens to my collection, I have some proof, besides me writing it down or keeping my CLZ out, that I actually have these books for insurance purposes and things like that, and my figurines. So with that being said, take care everybody. It's Tat Comics. Rock on.